The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Washington football team. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. Slings this deep from... And got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. From the gun, Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Murray's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his right. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. They'll roll him. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Jaguars 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
D.D. Westbrook on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw?
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jonathan Allen. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. On play action, they'll throw. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Now it's right. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Murray off play action, sliding out of the pocket. Man, that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
The 40-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Murray. That one caught by Gibson. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Got an open man. Finds Gibson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Dancing to his left. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
The 33-yard line.
Eight yards to go on second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jaguars nothing.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 24-yard line. 13. A big play there on the option. 54 yards.
First down, Jaguars.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And to give this time to the tailback. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes this Washington 14. Jaguars 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To throw again on second down. Murray. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Play fake. Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Washington.
The end result, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray slings this deep from McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much, because as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Second and 10 now from the 27. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Jacksonville.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down.
Now a handoff working right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
The game at 14. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
the play fake. Murray rolling to his right. And he's got a man here, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check, check. Hey. 44. 44. Squeeze, double.
To throw again. Murray. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Murray. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Throwing again on second down. Murray, that is caught at the 7-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chip in. And his kick here is good. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
15-yard line.
44. In the face.
Shotgun now from Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Murray eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Murray. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now Murray again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progression, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. One after here coming up. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
31. Jaguars 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
This is caught, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Josh Lamb
from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars get a score closer. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Off play action. Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he's got the hook up here. Complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Off the play fake. Murray rolling to his right. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray to air it out again. being chased out left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered by Jackson.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
But, partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They're running it. 44's the mark. 44's the mark.
Murray now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 38-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray sliding out of the pocket. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
36. Check.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This one out quickly to Westbrook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Third down.
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Jaguars 21.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And he'll let this one go deep for... And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29.
A gain of 40.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you weren't going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He'll buy some time right. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
55 is mine, John. 55. We want this.
Murray now on first down. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
That's another Washington.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up second and goal.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second and goal now as they look to add a few more. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
The kicker.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 28. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
For the point after.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Jaguars 28.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to his left. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. He's going to let it fly. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44.
They'll take over 1st.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. On play action, it's Murray. On the move to his left. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
Partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
So that